Hello everyone, I'm
And
Mahasin.
I'm Makarim.
Today we're gonna talk about what can we learn from toddlers.
Toddlers are actually kind of amazing.
Amazing, that's a strong word for tiny people who scream because you gave them the wrong cup.
I know, they are chaotic, but still think about it. They just do things without caring what anyone thinks.
That part is true. They'll fall over, get back up, and keep going like nothing happened.
Exactly. If an adult did that, we'd be embarrassed for the rest of the day.
Absolutely, I'd be replaying it in my head all night.
Toddlers don't do that. They're just like, oops, and move on.
Must be nice to live like that. No shame, no overthinking, no do I look like weird.
Right. They're so free. If they want to dance in the middle of the room, they dance.
Even if the music isn't on.
Especially if the music isn't on.
And if they want to sing, they sing loudly, very loudly.
At full volume with zero concern for everyone else.
Honestly, that's kind of iconic.
It is. Adults spend so much time worrying about being perfect, but toddlers just exist.
We really do overcomplicate everything.
We do. Toddlers are just like, I want this or I don't want this, and that's it.
No fake politeness, no pretending to like something just to be nice.
Exactly. They are brutally honest.
Which is funny until they'll tell you your hairs look weird.
Or ask you, your face is so old.
Excuse me?
I know, but still, at least you always know where you stand with them.
That's true. Adults could learn a thing or two from that.
Definitely. Toddlers are also super curious. They ask about everything.
Yes, why is the sky blue? Why is the dog barking? Why is the floor wet? Why is your shoe there? Why is that man wearing a hat?
And they never stop. They just keep asking.
Which is exhausting but also kind of brilliant.
Exactly. They remind us to stay curious instead of acting like we already know everything.
Adults do that a lot. We stop asking questions because we think we should already understand things.
But toddlers don't care about looking smart. They just want to know.
That's actually a really good lesson.
It is. Curiosity keeps life interesting.
And it probably helps you learn more too.
For sure. If you keep asking questions, you keep discovering new things.
Okay, but can we talk about how toddlers turn absolutely anything into a game?
Yes, that is one of my favorite things.
A cardboard box becomes a spaceship.
A spoon becomes a microphone.
A blanket becomes a cape.
A puddle becomes the most exciting thing in the world.
Meanwhile, adults are standing there like, please don't jump in that.
And toddlers are already halfway in.
They really know how to enjoy the moment.
That's another thing we can learn from them. They don't need fancy plans to have fun.
True, we think fun has to be expensive or complicated.
But toddlers can be entertained by the smallest things.
A box, a spoon, a random stick from the garden.
Exactly, they find joy everywhere.
That's actually kind of sweet.
It is. They remind us that life doesn't always have to be serious.
We definitely forget that.
We do. We get caught up in work, stress, schedules, and all that stuff.
And toddlers are just there like, look at this leaf.
Yes, and somehow that leaf is the most important thing in the world to them.
Maybe that's the lesson. Pay attention to small things.
I think so. Toddlers are really present. They are not thinking about 10 things at once.
Unlike us,
Exactly. We are always somewhere else in our heads.
planning, worrying, remembering, stressing.
Toddlers are just in the moment.
Okay, that actually sounds peaceful.
It does, doesn't it?
Even though they're really loud and messy, sometimes completely impossible.
Very impossible.
Still, they've got this weird little wisdom.
Tiny sticky handed wisdom.
That should be a quote.
It's your tiny sticky handed wisdom.
I love it.
But seriously, toddlers teach us to be bold, curious, playful, and honest.
And maybe to stop caring up so much about looking silly.
Yes, because honestly, everyone looks silly sometimes.
Toddlers just accept it.
Exactly, they don't fight it.
Maybe that's why they seem so confident.
Probably they are not trying to impress anyone.
Meanwhile, we're out of here trying to act normal all the time.
And failing.
Constantly.
So maybe the real lesson is be a little more like a toddler.
Not the screaming part,
No, not the screaming part.
but the confidence, curiosity, and joy part.
Definitely.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Me too.
Toddlers are annoying.
But also kind of brilliant.
Fine, I admit it.
See, we learned something
From a toddler?
from a toddler.
Wow, life really is weird. If you are still here, so please subscribe our channel and join our journey.
See you in the next video. Bye.